Hello, my stinkies. Something changed with the iPhone, and now the text for the time that it is like grayer than it usually is, and I'm trying to fix it because I need. Why is it gray? Why isn't it white? Anyway, it's hard for me to read it sometimes. Anyway, hello. Happy New Year. All the energy that I had yesterday, gone. Because I went to the mall. I needed to go. I needed to pick up a couple of things, but... oh, boy. Oh, and I have to go to work tomorrow. Ugh. Anyway, welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations. Prosecutor's Gambit. Last time we met a handful of new characters. We met Eddie Fender, who seems to know Edgeworth. We met Verdi Gaval, who is a judge. And we met Eustace Winter, aka Sebastian DeVest, because that's who he is to me. And that is... he is a prosecutor. He is the best. Or he would like us to think that, at least. Bronco Knight, dead. Thank God. So tired of his voice. And then we met the guy who's the boxer. I already forget his name, but he's got an animal. He's got a little polar bear. And we saw this dog. This dog did not like Edgeworth. And the dog had a little bell collar on. Anyway, we've been taken off the case of figuring out who Knight's killer is. Which Edgeworth is not happy about. But it's due to, how do I say? Obstruction from the prosecutorial committee, essentially. So we left off by getting kicked off the case. And so now, we are going to continue. I have to remember who... oh yeah, they arrested the suspect, I guess? I don't remember. I don't remember. I'll figure it out. Are we back at my office? Strange if so. Oh, we are. Huh. Wait a minute. Those aren't blue. The chess pieces aren't the right color. What happened to his old set? Suspicious. Ugh. Yeah, no. Okay, literally same. Ugh. I still can't believe what happened yesterday. It was terrible. The way those two treated you. I have to be normal when he shows up on screen. Oh, that's gonna be rough, dude. He's so funny. What else am I supposed to do but laugh? Oh, Sarah. Now let's cut to the chase. I'm here to clean up your mess, Mr. Or, he doesn't even call him Mr. Right. I think I said the same thing last time. Edgeworth. The committee hereby decrees that Prosecutor Edgeworth be relieved of his duties and replaced by Prosecutor Winter. Here ends the verdict. Judge Gavel and Mr. Winter certainly didn't mince their words, but that's not what concerns me right now. I'm more worried about the committee's reasons for doing what they did than what they might do next. I suspect it won't be good. Sorry, I'm just looking at all men. No wonder it's a problem. Earth to Mr. Edgeworth! Are you listening to me? He's like, get the fanfic ideas out of your head. Lock in.
Yes, of course.
So this is it? You're giving up on the Bronco Knight case?
No, I have no intention of doing any such thing. To walk away from the case would be to tacitly accept the committee's decision. The only problem is that I don't have the authority to continue investigating.
Please be Gumshoe.
Yes? What is it, Detective?
Hell yeah. I've got some bad news, sir. Word down at the precinct is they just arrested somebody for Knight's murder.
What? Do you know who it is?
No, but I heard they're being held in the detention center. Maybe you could go talk to whoever it is? Good idea. Let's get down there, Mr. Edgeworth.
Even without the authority to investigate, surely I can still pay a suspect an innocent visit. All right, we're on our way.
I'm on my way. God, Smosh. Courtney Miller single-handedly ruined that phrase for me. Me too. I'll see you there, sir.
But won't you be missed, Detective?
Nah, everyone's busy in the prison going over the crime scene anyway.
Good. Then we'll see you shortly.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, that's right. He got pushed to stay behind. Right. I forgot.
Come on, Kay, let's go.
You got it. Father-daughter outing. Bonding with dad. Still no sign of them, huh?
Indeed.
Wait, this is just like last time.
Please don't tempt fate like that.
No. Oh no. That was the most pathetic noise that just came out of my mouth. No. I can't. I just can't.
Sure you can. I told you. It's just a pair of visitors.
Show him. Show me him. Sounds like someone really doesn't want to see us. Yeah. His fuck-ass capris. Dude, the capris are crazy. I mean, I don't even think capris were in fashion when this game was made, right? It had gone out by then? 2011? I don't know. Someone can check my math on that. No! Just talk with them, please. Oh, but one of them's a prosecutor, right? Aren't they all super scary? All they do is stare at you, right into your soul.
Ah, you must be the suspect in the...
See, I told you! His fuck-ass hair. God. Oh, he's so silly. I love him.
Kay, why is this man so flustered?
Probably because you're being you. But I guess that's just how you are.
Thanks for clearing up absolutely nothing.
God, I love them. Hey, Mr. Suspect. You doing okay in there? We just want to have a little chat with you. No biggie, right? Who are you? I'm Kay Faraday, Mr. Edgeworth's trusty sidekick. It's just a part-time gig I'm doing while I take a break from my real job, though.
Okay, don't get into it. Funny, I don't ever recall employing you.
And that's Mr. Edgeworth. He is a prosecutor, but he's not going to stare a hole into your soul or anything. Unless you do something to deserve it.
Oh, please.
Really? Really?
Really.
He should never meet me either. I like put on makeup for the first time in a while, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that this makes me look less evil. Anyway, can you first please tell us your name? It's Saint. Simeon Saint. Well, nice to meet you, Simeon. I love the name Simeon. Simeon and Simone are both like gorgeous names. If like if my brother and sister-in-law had had twins instead, I would have been like, you gotta name them Simeon and Simone. It's just like a cool name combination. Anyway. You can call me Kay. Everyone else does.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, I would like to ask you a few questions, if I may.
Please, Simeon, we're trying to help you. I promise. Really? God, his neck is muscular. Look at that clavicle. Also, do we know how old he is? 24. Oh, a baby. Oh, they're the same age. This is baby. This is nasty. Really? I think I already said that.
Thanks to Kay, it sounds like we might finally get some answers at least.
I'll show you my badge. What? No! I can't! I couldn't! There's no way I could be a prosecutor, ever! Take that thing away from me, please!
I wasn't going to give it to you anyway.
So what, you're just going to arrest me? Take me to court? No objection? I knew it!
Overruled, Mr. Saint. Now please, calm yourself.
Sorry, I, don't know anything about these legal type things.
So you really have nothing new to tell us?
Sorry, no. Does that mean they're going to arrest me again? I don't mind saying what you need to hear. I'll say anything, whatever you want.
Only if you wish to be arrested for perjury.
Now you're leading the witness. Oh, I'm so getting arrested again, aren't I?
I'm not going to get much out of him when he's being like this, am I? Would you mind taking a look at this, Mr. Saint?
I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything.
Maybe I should hold off on showing this to him until after he's calmed down.
Oh, okay, I'll wait.
Perhaps you could start by telling us a little about yourself.
Who, me? Twirls hair. Well, why would anyone want to know anything about me, little old me? I'm boring. I'm nothing. I'm a nobody.
Do you have a job?
Oh, well, it's hardly worth mentioning, really. I'm your average corporate pencil pusher, just like everyone else. Honest.
This is going to take a while. About you and Mr. Knight. And just when I thought we were making progress. Kay?
So, Simeon, did you know Mr. Knight? Come on, you can tell me. Bronco?
Ooh, first name basis.
Yeah, I knew him. Makes sense, they were the same age. We were friends.
Interesting. I wonder if he knew that Knight had been arrested.
And, did you know Mr. Knight had been arrested? Hi, Nem! Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Just doing this voice generally, like, makes me laugh.
Oh, I need to lock in.
I even came to visit him.
You came to see Knight? I wonder when that would have been.
And when was that, Simeon? Wait, is she reading all his brain? Oh, sorry, I'm hitting the wrong button for history. That's crazy. It was the day before yesterday, around lunchtime. I came as soon as I got the call from the cops.
The police called him? Why?
Well, they were friends. How come the police called you? They said Bronco asked them to. That he needed a favor.
A favor?
Uh-huh. He wanted me to bring him his chess set. The pocket-sized one. So I went by his place and then I came here.
A chess set? This is a great voice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's funny.
Oh. A chess set?
Is it just me or is she getting better at stealing my thoughts?
Just now noticed? You do know everything you think is written all over your face, right, Mr. Edgeworth? She knows how to read autism. Yeah, I'm not a mind reader, just an expression reader. Amazing, right? Don't you just love having a sidekick as helpful as me?
And have you read what my next move is going to be?
I sure have. There's something you want to show, Simeon.
Indeed. Let's present it to him and see what he has to say about it.
Alright, this is where we can show you. So, this chess set... Oh! That's the one I brought for Bronco. He turned a little, like, nasal there.
Well, that settles that at least.
We, found it next to Mr. Knight. He always had to have a chessboard somewhere nearby. Oh, I'm not surprised he had it with him when he... Simeon, you and Mr. Knight, you were very close, weren't you? I know what that means. Yeah. We were best friends. At least, I thought we were.
Something about it is close enough to Maya's voice.
But I guess I was wrong about that. What do you mean? If I knew him so well, why was it such a shock for me to find out he had killed someone?
It's not easy discovering that someone you're close to has committed a terrible crime. It's a very bitter bill? Oh no. Okay. Bitter pill to swallow indeed. It is a very bitter pill to swallow indeed. Okay, got there.
How could it all end like this? I could never have imagined something so awful. Something's not right here, Mr. Edgeworth. There's just no way Simeon murdered Mr. Knight.
Yes, he certainly doesn't seem to have an obvious motive. Then again, he wouldn't have been arrested for no reason either. I wonder what grounds they had for doing so.
Okay, I do want to show you other things, though. Oh, you don't know anything about this one? Okay. I love this. Oh, Bronco really loved chess. He was always making me play. But if I hadn't brought him this chess set, he'd still be alive, right?
I wouldn't be so sure. All this proves is that you and the victim were friends. I personally don't think it has anything to do with what happened to him, though.
You don't? No! It's all too much! Please, just arrest me and get it over with already.
Surely you can see that you've already been arrested, Mr. Saint.
This particular, like, trope of character where they have their eyes closed all the time, because they're, like, so chill. I remember the first time I ever saw it was in this really obscure anime that was on Netflix at, like... I watched a lot of anime from, like, 2013 to 2015 because I was, like, so missing Japan, and, I really wanted to just watch stuff, and there was something on Netflix, I believe, called Okami-san and Her Seven Companions, which was like a 12-episode, one-season anime that was just kind of like, not great, but it was fun if you know, like, mythos from Japan, like folktales. And there's the Arito Kirigirisu. Yeah, the ant and the grasshopper folktale. And then the guy who's the grasshopper is always like calm and like serene and always has his eyes closed until like one time he gets pissed off and he opens his eyes. And I was like, oh, why does he do that? I don't get it. And then I looked it up and it's a trope. And then like Rampo and Bungo Stray Dogs is like the other, I think, really common one. But yeah, he's got like the ooh face to him too, so.
Why were you arrested, Mr. Saint? I just don't get it. Why won't he talk to me?
Oh wait. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. Oh my god, you know who he reminds me of? Hwaesong. I don't know. 我不知道。真的，我不知道了。Whoa, he answered you, Mr. Edgeworth. I guess he's not scared of you anymore. I can fix that.
Thank goodness for small miracles.
a cops person in my house this morning out of nowhere. And before I knew it, I was here.
These policemen. Was there a prosecutor with them?
Yes, some kid named DeWinter. Oh my god. They referenced it. That's so funny. Yes, some kid named DeWinter or something.
The rookie. I thought as much.
So, did they interrogate you yet? What? I'm going to be interrogated by the cops? Well, yeah, I mean, you've been arrested. You're a suspect now. No, 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 no. Oh, well, the detective shout at me and threaten me and oh. I like how Apollo Justice kind of did the opposite of that, revealing the Kitaki dad's eyebrows. Yeah. Yeah, they, like, God, I feel like there's another Ace Attorney character who has this trope, right? I think it's like one of, maybe Great Ace Attorney or one of the later 2 games has this, where there's, I can't remember, but they're like, always like, yay, 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 and then something makes them upset, or like pisses them off, or like scares them a lot, or like a large emotional reaction, and then that's when they open their eyes for the first time, and you're like, he's so Hwaesong, yeah. I don't know. There are always these hulking guys, right? Who get in your face and force you to... I was gonna say, this would be a great time for Gumshoe to walk in. This game is a perfect game. It's not, but you know what I mean. Detective Dick Gumshoe reporting for duty. See, I told you. Please don't hurt me. Please don't crush me with those huge arms. I know what you are. No, please. I'm calling the cops. He is the cops. What's up with this guy, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, nothing, detective. You're just being you. I guess this is just how you are.
This game is so funny.
Well, I don't get it, sir.
Like, I think if Shang Qinghua was a, Shang Qinghua and Hwaesong, if they were Japanese in origin, I think they would both have this trope. I don't know that there's anyone from Heaven Officials who should. Look, Mr. Edgeworth, Simeon is clearly innocent. So there's gotta be something we can do for him, isn't there?
Mr. Saint.
Yes.
You were Mr. Knight's friend, and 2 days ago you came to visit him. You had nothing at all to do with his murder. Is my understanding correct?
Yes! I didn't kill anybody.
Very well. Then I will choose to believe you, and I will do all that I can to assist you.
Huh? Why would you help a nobody like me?
Let's just say that I may not be doing it solely for your sake.
He's a petty bitch. Oh, excuse me. He's doing it because he's a petty bitch.
I have something of a personal interest in this case.
Petty bitch. That's right. It's payback time. We'll show those two whose investigation reigns supreme.
Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Unfortunately, I still lack the authority to conduct said investigation. As such, my resources are rather limited, and I'll need to lean heavily on the ones I do have at hand. Which means you, Mr. Saint. Your information will be invaluable going forward. In other words, let's see if we can't help one another out, shall we?
Oh, I just thought of something. Why don't you just borrow an attorney's badge? Then you could represent our pal here. It's not like you haven't done it before. Now's not the time for jokes, Gummy. I mean, Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecutor. He couldn't defend anyone if his life depended on it. But I wasn't kidding. I just thought helping suspects, that's what a defense attorney does, you know? Sure, but we can do that too. The only thing that matters is that we find the real culprit in the end. So come on, let's get to work, Edgeworth is thinking about back then. And by back then, I mean a month ago. Yes, ma'am.
I'm sure you know already, but just to be clear, if our investigation ultimately proves you to be the culprit, we'll have no choice but to treat you like any other suspect. But you needn't worry. I believe you, or at least, I've decided to try. For now.
Sorry, his voice became kind of Michelle there. His voice and Michelle's voice are like kind of next door neighbors for me. Where if I add a little bit of breathiness, if I take away the sharpness of Edgeworth's voice and add the breathiness, it becomes Michelle.
So I can go from, hi, my name is Miles Edgeworth, and I am a prosecutor in the game Ace Attorney.
And then it's,
I am Michelle Bouliger, and I am a major character in the House of Fata Morgana.
like, they're next door neighbors. Which, would they get along? Probably not.
Just hold tight and try to believe in us in return. If nothing else, it might help you to feel a little less alone. Now if you'll excuse me.
I also do more diction with Edgeworth than I do with Michelle. Just because the tense up his butt energy that Edgeworth has that Michelle doesn't have to that extent. He is pretty tight-wound, but not like Edgeworth is. I think they dislike each other at this stage in Edgeworth's life. Older Edgeworth, though... Oh my god, they're the same age! Matte. Oh no. Michelle's 1 year older. He's 27. That's right, okay. So we talked a good game in there, but we can't even get back inside the main prison to see the scene of the crime. Maybe defending the guy in court is our best bet after all. Gummy can't defend for his life, remember? Well, who do we have here? Who's this?
Well, who do we have here? If it isn't Edgeworth and the gang, what do you cats do it here? I like, hey.
Hey.
Listen, pal, if you've come to harass Mr. Edgeworth again, I'll... Hey, easy there, Detective Flatfoot Sholmes.
Sholmes mention.
I'm here to work.
Work? What, you're here to defend somebody?
Whoa, the K-Meister nails it in one. Aren't you just the uber intelligent?
And then the German? Where's Clavier? Bring him back.
One of the bunch. Uber intelligent? That's not how you use either of those words, Fender.
I guess intelligent is French, probably, right?
Some may say I'm an easygoing old rogue about town, but I'm actually not a half-bad attorney. I'm half good. Which is why I've been summoned to the old jailer Rooney for a meeting with a new client. His uncle energy goes crazy. The suspect is one Simony Saintsbury.
You mean Simeon Saint?
Wow, that's freaky. You know more about my job than I do.
Wait, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Fender's a defense attorney. I said DA instead of defense attorney. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I fear I might be. Oh god, that's really funny that they make him say I fear blah 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 blah.
Tell me if the localizers aren't on Twitter are on Twitter without telling me they're on Twitter.
I fear I might be. In fact, it could be our only option. Not so long ago, I found myself embroiled in another case that wasn't mine. I managed to worm my way onto the crime scene by agreeing to be a certain someone's subordinate.
Your sister.
Not an experience I ever wanted to repeat, but I fear I may have little choice. Fender, Hold it! Before you say another word, I just gotta point out the fine print. Eddie Fender doesn't take on associates. Say it ain't so, I hear you protesting, but pompous prosecutors are a no-go. Especially those of the Von Karma variety. I should have known he wouldn't forgive me that easily. I understand why you wouldn't want to work with someone like me. What's more, I understand how you feel about all things Von Karma. But please, believe me when I say, I'm not the man I was back then. I'm no longer under my old mentor's spell.
Yay, Catherine stream for bedtime. Was that you in chat today? It was. Hi, Maddie. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to see everyone and like be reminded of that community because I felt kind of isolated over the last 6 months. There's a song that I was really feeling the lyrics of the other day. I was just like, kind of like, yeah, this is it. A song I've listened to a million times before, but the loneliness that you feel with someone else is worse than the loneliness you feel alone. And that's it. I didn't recognize your username. Yeah, because I can't name too common. Can't pare it down. Yeah, it was a nice surprise. Yeah, I'm glad Clay is doing well. I'm glad everyone seems to be doing pretty well. As well as circumstances can, like, be, I think. Yeah, but then I went to the mall. I had to go run some errands because for Christmas this year I wrote all my friends letters and I ran out of stationery. Oh, that's deep and also relatable. Yeah, that's Ayumi Hamasaki. The name of the song is called Surreal. It's a great song. Great. All the lyrics in that are so good, but that really like hit the other day. We are doing our best. Yeah. I mean, we are, but is it enough is the question. You better believe it, pal. Mr. Edgeworth's a changed man. Sure, he used to be the demon prosecutor, but he's not like that anymore. Oh, Gumshoe. I do have feelings, detective. Gummy's right. Mr. Edgeworth's one of the good guys now. He's not just a prosecutor. He's a hero. Oh my god. Okay, I forgot she says this. Dude, I'm gonna cry. Oh, letters are so sweet. I hope so. I don't think anyone's read any of them yet. It's okay. まあね。仕方ないね. Part of it is all my friends have ADHD. But I don't want to like bug them to read it, you know what I mean? He got me off the hook just last month. You don't say. Well, that escalated quickly. But he was. There's no other word for it. He was heroic. Great deeply, even. I have wax for seals, and since moving, we haven't seen friends in a while. Maybe I should write some too. Yeah, I didn't use wax. I have a shit ton of washi tape, and so I was like, we're going with the washi tape as the sealant instead of stickers, which is what I usually do. But maybe if I ever run out of washi tape or stickers, I'll do a wax seal. That's his daughter, Your Honor. It's true. The ADHD debuff, I know it well. Yeah, with love, I'm like, I think the only person in my current, no, that's a lie. I think there's one other person in my current friend group that does not have ADHD. And so I'm like, cool. Everything's predictable in that way, but also it does feel just the teeniest bit like, oh, okay, you know what, that's fair. It's not as exciting as like a thing. Please, Fender, don't you think there's something odd about the way the committee stepped in yesterday? There's more to this case than meets the eye. I'm certain of it. I can't just walk away from this. I can't! Please, allow me to help you with this investigation. 頭を下げて。すごいな。成長したな is what he's thinking. So grown up. Is that woe in response to all my ADHD friends? Because it's not a joke. It's like literally, I can think of like, in total of all my friends that are currently my friends, I can think of one friend that like doesn't have it for sure. And then a couple of friends who like don't have it, but it's not because they don't have it, it's because they've never gotten diagnosed with anything. They've never been to a psychiatrist or whatever. The one person not having ADHD, actually, yeah. No, I have OCD and probably autism. Just judging by some things. My sorry, I'm doing a tangent. I've told this story on stream before, but I'm tangenting. My late brother's best friend, who is basically my new brother. So we're calling him new brother. New brother and new brother's partner. I love them very much. They're basically family. And new brother's partner is basically, I shouldn't even call him new brother. I've known him since I was 8. Whatever. Anyway, new brother's partner, she is in psychology and all that good stuff, and a mental health care worker, and specifically works with clients with autism. And they came to visit once last year, and we were at brunch, and new brother went to the restroom, and so I'm talking with new brother's partner, who I love as well. She's awesome. And so we're talking, and she's asking me about like how life is going, how work is going, blah blah blah. And I was talking about like something to do with work, and I was like, but the routine getting ruined, and like it throws off my whole day, and like blah blah blah. And I was like, and I'm not exaggerating either, because like my routine getting thrown off really fucking throws me for a loop. It used to be even worse, but it can like seriously make me cry if my routine gets thrown off. She looked at me and didn't say anything. She just looked at me. It was like a discerning, like, look. And I go, yes, I know I might have autism. And she was like, I didn't want to say, but I don't know. Just some things you said today, and then that, I don't know. They sound a little familiar, and I go, okay. And then the other day in therapy, last week, I'm doing like the internal family system, and I can't, like, I do this all the time, but I just like realized it while I was talking to her, and my therapist gave me a look, and the like, and I was like, I do my best at describing something when I'm using making it analogous to robots or systems or computers. And my therapist just looked at me, and I was like, yeah, don't worry about it. Hey, I know I'm always doing this, don't worry about it. The routine is important. I got diagnosed, so I know no other way. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of my friends have been diagnosed. But I have some other friends that have not been, and I'm like, I know what you are. Anyway.
Sheesh. A bow from the great Miles Edgeworth. Never thought I'd see the day, but here we are. So enlighten me, if you will. What made the leopard change his spots?
Oh. Yeah, Maddie.
Well, I suppose I would have to say the courtroom itself. I've experienced so many things and met so many people there within its four walls,
Specifically, your childhood friend.
including some old friends who showed me a better way to be.
God, you're so predictable.
How could that not change a person? Well, I'll be. The old you would never have bared his soul like that. That was beautiful. You want a hug? You might even be surprised you know who, and you know how much that takes. Tell you what, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start again with a clean slate. So, this is me. Edgeworth & Co. Law Offices. Eddie Fender, senior partner.
Edgeworth?
That's right. Mr. Fender here began his legal career as an assistant to my late father, Gregory Edgeworth.
Wow, Lord. What? Your dad was a defense attorney? So, the you-know-who Mr. Fender keeps talking about is
The clever K-Meister nails it in one yet again. That's right, I was talking about his old man. Guess you all noticed I kept his name over the door, so to speak. Least I could do for old Gregory, really. Listen, Edgeworth. Miles. I'm going to level with you here. I don't trust you. Not fully, anyway. I can't just forget about all those years you spent licking Von Karma's boots, you know? Anyone can say they've changed. I'm going to need you to prove it. And besides, you know it's what Gregory would have wanted. Very well, I accept. Okay, then that's enough hardball for one day. Let's move on to the fun stuff.
When your daughter finds out your lore, she's like, oh my god. Both my dads were prosecutors, but my grandpa was a fucking defense attorney? And my weird uncle? Actually, he'd be the great uncle.
I hereby appoint you to Interim Associate of Edgeworth & Co. Congrats, man! I will try not to let you down. Well, doesn't this bring a tear to the eye? The prodigal son, coming on board as his late father's firm.
Is it prodigal? 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 Hard G, right? For some reason, I'm doubting myself. Permission to come on board too. Please, Mr. Fender.
You don't even have to ask, kiddo. Welcome to the crew.
Woohoo! Thanks, Captain.
Alright, I guess it's time to go work. So, where to begin? Any bright ideas, Miles?
Holiday parties must be a blast. Honestly, yeah. Between these guys and the Fays?
Where were we when we were so rudely interrupted? Well, I guess it's safe to say that probably wasn't the victim. Indeed, it sounds more likely to have been the person who found his body.
So then.
I believe we need to speak with the person who found the body. Just what I was thinking, eager associate. We do indeed. Still the type to smile and nod, I see. That will certainly make my life easier, boss.
Now that that's decided, let's get going! What about me? Oh, gumshoe. Oh, baby, it's okay. I'm a detective. I can't just hop on board as an attorney's assistant like you guys.
He has a point. I can't leave him adrift all on his own now, can I? Detective Gumshoe, I have a special assignment for you. You are to continue investigating the case under Mr. Winner. And if you happen to discover anything that seems useful, you are to notify me immediately. You are in a uniquely powerful position, detective, and I'm going to need all the info you can pass our way.
You are a spy! You can count on me, sir. Espionage. I'm a real pro when it comes to letting things slip to the defense.
Yeah. Trust me, I know. But just this once, those loose lips of yours might be what saves our ship.
That's so funny. Bye, King.
Throw wide open. Oh, wrong voice. Throw wide open the prison gates, good sirs, because here we come.
Oh, pony. Oh, honey, no. Some things never change. Okay, brother is in isolation. Right, okay.
So, any idea how we track down whoever found out the Bronxer's body, Miles? I think our best bet would be to simply ask around.
I'm guessing this is Sebastian again. Oh, don't you dare! Oh my god. Hey. Oh. A-cab, but I am looking disrespectfully. I know what voice I'm giving you.
Who is this? Excuse me, but...
Oh my, just look at you!
Are you talking to me?
Just fabulously chic, darling. Fabulously. Facial hair is so very au courant? Who fucking cares? It's the French, don't you think?
Enchanté, mademoiselle, whatever.
Who cares?
And much obliged. Defense attorney Eddie Fender at your service. Let's get things off on the right foot, shall we? A little embrasseur, perhaps?
Oh, I like the sound of that.
So this is a voice that I'm stealing from 5th grade. I learned how to do this voice in 5th grade when I was in Annie because I was Lily St. Regis, and if you know, you know. But I watched, oh god, the one with Kathy Bates. I forget who played fucking Lily St. Regis in that. Was it Kristen Chenoweth? I can't remember. But I use this voice.
I use this voice for Lily St. Regis. Lily St. Regis. At your service.
Right on the kisser.
Well, how else does one greet a new friend, A little smooch is some entirely de rigueur, whatever.
Why'd they make her French?
Don't you think?
Wow, talk about stealing a kiss.
Indeed, an act so shameless it puts even great thieves to shame.
Physical contact is so very important as a form of expression for our little family. Everyone in this lovely home will tell you as much.
Hey, if everyone else is hip to that, I can be hip to that too. Sure. He's like, oh, I think I just got invited to an orgy.
Fifi Lagarde, by the way, warden of this charming abode. You may call me Fifi, of course.
LaGuardia. So she's from New York. Why did they try to make her French?
So she's the warden of the entire detention center and prison facility, is she? A pleasure to meet you, Ms. Lagarde. Miles Edgeworth. I am an associate with Mr. Fender's practice. I hope you don't mind me asking, but were you here in the prison yesterday?
Calling them family reminds me of when workplaces call their employees family. Yeah, no, seriously, that's kind of a boundary I've been struggling with lately, where my workplace is like we're like one big family. I'm like, no. I know we work at an NGO and things are a little different at a nonprofit, but no, still not my family.
Oh, don't be silly, darling. Of course I was. Yesterday was a very important day, after all.
Important in what way, exactly? A big meeting of some kind, perhaps?
A meeting? Oh, heavens no. I couldn't think of anything worse. No, yesterday the circus came to visit.
The fox around her neck is my favorite thing. We're so back. Thought you got away from this song? Sorry.
It was a simply spectacular event featuring some terrifically talented animals. Anyone who was anyone had to be there. If you were here at home, you were watching the show with me. If you were here at home, okay, I see what she means. If you were here at home, you were watching the show with me. ちょっとわかんない。これ、なんか、不自然?
I just got more flashbacks.
The performers set up a special stage in the yard just for us. We are one very lucky family, n'est-ce pas?
So she was at this circus performance for the inmates yesterday morning.
Oh, I forgot that character is in this.
Mr. Carcerado, that's the guy, mentioned a show yesterday as well. He must have been talking about the same thing. What time did this show take place?
From around 8 until 10, maybe? Yeah, something like that.
Oh, the little fox looking at her like it loves her so, so much.
Meaning it finished right around when the body was discovered. And by dint of having attended the show, she has a reasonably solid alibi.
Oh, would you look at the time? Sorry, darlings, but I really must dash. Feel free to explore our home, mi casa, su casa, and all that. Ciao for now!
Okay, bye, queen. Well, what now, Mr. Edgeworth?
The person who found the body screamed, and that scream was heard by one inmate that we know of. Therefore, our first task is to question this inmate and see where his information will take us next.
No, the first order of thing is to check out the pony. Pony!
They even have ponies. This one's only big enough to carry a small child.
This is the type of horse that I'm not afraid of. Isn't it great, Mr. Edgeworth? It's like being at the zoo!
Except it's the humans, not the animals, who live in captivity here.
No one would mind if I took this one home with me, would they?
If by home you mean behind bars, then no, I suppose not.
Polly? Why are you here? Dude, if that's legit, what's his face? That would be crazy if that were Robert Hammond in there. Or is that his name? No, Yanni Yogi. If this were Yanni Yogi in here, because it does have like the fish stuff in the background. Wild. KSSD? Oh, it's a blurb about the guy in this cell. Let's see what it says. Prisoner number D259, classification habitat, C, cell to the right.
Not exactly helpful, is it?
This grizzly fellow has a pet polar bear called Teddy. He's a former boxer who loves to stay trim and is always at optimum fighting weight. He may push his body to the max, but he's relentlessly kind to himself. Omnivore.
Who exactly is all this information for, anyway?
It's a zoo.
There's no one in here.
They took him to solitary, remember? I wonder when he'll be back.
It may be a while.
They said he was spending the night.
I got the feeling he was in pretty serious trouble.
Oh, but it already has been a night, I suppose. He's chilling in there. I wonder what the penalty for stealing a pony.
I bet it depends on the state.
Poor guy. Did you see the tears in his eyes? He really didn't want to go.
Yes, the way they had to literally drag him away was certainly unusual for a simple timeout.
Hibari Kyoya. Dare?
I shudder to think what kind of punishment he's facing right now.
That name sounds familiar, but I can't remember who that is. Hello. What's the app?
Right on the kisser! She seems to have given you quite a shock.
And why is that, I thought you were a man of the world.
Yeah, well, I'm all for saying hi with a hug, but going straight for the kiss? Cool your boots, am I right? Woo me a little before puckering up. He said, if you're gonna... I wish you'd take me out to dinner before you'd fuck me in the ass. That's all I ask.
Wow, I never would have pegged you as the Okay, can we change the phrasing? I never would have saw you as the shy type. I'm changing that line.
That's not the issue here, I think, Kay.
He's a character from Hitman Reborn. Calls people herbivores a lot. Interesting. Let's talk.
Huh? For me? You shouldn't have. Always wanted to rock one of these, palm my lapel.
I think he said this last time.
Thanks, you're a star. I never said I was giving it to you.
Right. Okay, yeah, we've seen this before. We are getting a blue moon. He said once in a blue moon. A blue moon is happening this year, if you can believe it. Actually, you know what? He knows all this stuff already. Okay, let's do it. I believe it's happening in May? April, May, June. One of those three.
Listen, Miles, I've been meaning to ask. Does that frown of yours turn upside down? An assistant with a permanent scowl on his face is bad for business, you know. I don't see any reason why an associate attorney needs to smile. And that's how I know you've never worked in a private practice. It's all about building trust, man. You've got to create rapport with your clients. A smile here, a wink there, a hug to break the ice, and a card to show you're legit. Otherwise, they'll never open up. Yes, well, to each their own, Fender.
He's like, I don't want to be opened up to. Or open up.
I'll give it to you straight. Running the biz was tough at first. Tough going at first. I mean, Gregory Edgeworth, man, those are some pretty big shoes to fill. I see. And what kind of cases does the firm take on? Might be better asking what we don't. We do murders, parking fines, the whole 9 yards. Our basic principle is this. Everyone deserves a defense.
So you've never refused a request?
Well, let's just say I have certain preferences in the clients I work with.
But didn't you just say that everyone deserves a defense?
I'm just messing with you, little sis. Of course we treat all of our clients the same. I mean, Gregory's name is still above the door. I gotta live up to his ideals, you know? And that means always doing my best for everyone. Edgeworth & Co., the firm my father built, huh?
There's something written here.
It seems to be about the prisoner in this cell.
Prisoner number D258. Classification Captivus periculosis. Periculosis. Sorry, that one's weird for me. He may look fearsome, but this lively fellow is actually a sweet-natured herbivore. He even has a pet penguin named Gwynny. Aww. He's skilled at giving such real gripping testimony, you'll swear you were there at the crime scene too. The end.
It's the kind of thing you might expect to read in a zoo, not a prison. Prison.
Okay, pig.
It's a mini pig, I believe. Though not for eating, I hope.
Isn't this great, Mr. Edgeworth? It's like being at the zoo.
Except it's the humans, not the animals, who live in captivity here.
No one would mind if I took one home with me, would they?
If by home you mean behind bars, then no, I suppose not.
Okay. Apparently in New York, the penalty for stealing a pony is over $1,000 and is considered grand larceny and also might be considered a felony among other punishments. Huh. I wonder, my friend and I were talking about this the other day. Animals are considered property to some degree, but pets have an emotional factor to them. And so I'm like, if someone steals, like, like in a divorce, and someone takes the animal with them, one partner takes it with them, and they were the ones giving more money, but the other person was the one giving more care. What happens? Does the money win out, or does the care win out? Because the animal's gonna the animal doesn't care about what money you spent on it. The animal wants the care. In Jersey, it's 3 to 5 years in prison and a $15,000 penalty. Whoa. Wow.
This bench has seen better days. It's covered in rust.
Yeah, only cats would dare to take a nap on there. Maybe Gummy.
I fear you may be right.
Some places are making animal abuse a felony, which is a nice start, yeah.
I can see the crime scene through the window in this door.
Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just shove your whole face in front of a window like that. You have to do it more sneaky-like. Steal a few good looks while keeping a lookout for your enemies.
I am not a criminal, Kay. So why should I have to behave like one?
Yeesh. I was just trying to teach you my special sneak peek technique.
Well, I have no need for any such technique, thank you very much.
Split custody like a child? That is the only thing that I could find as a solution on like the like law websites. Actually, I think the thing that popped up was for New Jersey. Either New York or New Jersey. It's funny that if I search up anything about the US, it does kind of default to like the New York, New Jersey stuff for me. Even living here probably has like my history. Scary.
This is the door to one of the workshops.
Why do they have workshops in a prison anyway?
They're for people to train in for when they return to life in the outside world.
But a dead body was found in one of them, right? So then it's not really doing a good job of helping anyone return to life, is it?
I suppose that's another reason why we should aim to clear up this mystery as soon as possible.
Kitty.
Do you have a moment? We have a few questions for you.
Oh, who's a good girl? You are. You're just perfect. She really is. She's beautiful. Meow.
He's finally noticed me, I think. I was wondering.
What's her name? It's Waggy, ma'am. She's my little friend.
Yes, right. As you were, then. What I need are answers, not clawful puns.
Clawful? Like, awful?
It's a basin for drinking from, whatever.
Looks a little hard to reach. I need to come up with a more user-friendly design.
Or perhaps it's for the animals? Did you ever think of that, Kay?
I loved how they were looking at each other there. Bunny.
Why is there a rabbit just... I nearly tripped over it.
Isn't this great, Mr. Edgeworth? Okay, blah, 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 blah. I want this rabbit, and bunnies definitely make noises.
This looks like the way to the prison yard. Sadly, the shutter is locked tight.
Freedom awaits just on the other side. A stoic lock and key twixt mine eyes and nose and the outdoor breeze. Such a cruel fate it is indeed. The more I think on it, the more it eats at me.
And whose thoughts are you attempting to channel exactly with that soliloquy?
I love that they look at each other after they get done. Cat officer gets a pass. No, cat officer's me for real.
I wonder where this door leads.
I love living off of a major street because if I see a cat and I'm like kneeling down to try to get it to come to me, all the cars that get to drive by seeing me try to coax out a cat get that enjoyment too. I don't know about you, but I'm getting some real strong vibes coming from there. Maybe that's where they keep the super duper dangerous prisoners.
That's certainly a real possibility. In which case, we'd better turn back while we still can.
Well, wait! I was only kidding, you know!
Yeah, well, I wasn't.
Look, Mr. Edgeworth, it's a monkey mountain!
Not something I ever expected to see in a prison, I must say.
Yeah, this monkey, I forgot it has this stank eye. Doesn't it look like fun?
Not in the least. And while we are on the subject, you are not, under any circumstances, to climb on that structure. Do I make myself clear?
Take her to a play place. But I have to show that monkey who's boss.
Please, Kay, you really don't.
Okay. First, I save.
About the person who found the body, do you happen to know where he is right now?
But Dad!
No.
She would... Oh my god, okay. Don't know if you guys had a play place like this, but did you have the ones where it had like a bunch of the like pretty strong cables that you could like climb up but also fall through? Kay would break a limb playing in those. She would like seriously injure herself and be like, and Edgeworth would be like, no more. You lost your privileges. And she would be like, oh my god, Dad, I want to go. Okay, anyway, what did we ask again? The person who found the body, do you know how to know where he is right now? Should be in one of the workshops, I guess. Usually is at this hour.
And it seems that the workshops are our next port of call. Thank you for your cervix.
Okay, well he's not gonna be in this one, so... Hello? Anybody in there?
Nice try, kiddo, but this isn't a bathroom stall. Yo, you there? Could you help us out, my good man?
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Is somebody using this workshop right now?
Yes, sir. One of the prisoners is in there. Just confirmed it myself during the noontime roll call.
We'd like to speak to this prisoner, if that's all right.
Sure, I'll go fetch him right now. Won't take a sec. Wait for me, little kitty.
This one's all yours, Mousy boy.
What?
Why? Let's just say I'd rather not roll the dice on someone I don't know, yeah?
Huh, and I thought adults were all supposed to be strong and brave.
Well, you're not looking so brave yourself right now, so let's call it even. Here they come.
I forgot you were in this case. I forgot it was this case for some reason. What was your voice? Oh my god, that was 8 million years ago. Guys, that was 2 years ago. I don't remember what my voice was for him. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I think it was pretty generic, because I knew he would show up later. But I don't remember for sure. what does his apron say? Bow wow thylas. Whatever. Hopefully we'll see it later.
Hello, hello. Yes, hello. I hear you wish to speak with me. Not exactly the hardened criminal we were expecting, is he? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a public prosecutor. A prosecutor, you say? Hold it. A defender, attorney at law. What happened to being too scared to handle this? Listen, sorry about my pal here. He just gets the weirdest ideas. Prosecutor indeed. That'll be the day. He's actually just an associate. Jeez, Miles, get a grip, will ya? He's right. I mustn't forget that I'm a defense attorney's assistant for the time being. That explains it. I did think you looked a little different from the prosecutor I spoke with yesterday. So he's already spoken to Winner. Would you mind answering a few questions? No, of course not. I'd be delighted. The name saw it. Frank saw it. The witness is all yours, my young associate. Sure, have the intern do everything. Why not?
No unpaid internships under Edgeworth.
Mr. Sawat, you are no doubt aware that a murder took place yesterday. Would you mind telling us where you were at the time the body was found?
Yes, I was in that workshop there, working as one might expect.
What kind of work were you doing?
Well, I'm actually retraining at the moment. I'm hoping to become a stylist, you see. A pet stylist, that is. So I've been studying hard and practicing every moment I can.
An unusual field of study befitting an unusual prison, I suppose.
And that's it. Yeah, thylacinus. Bow wow thylacinus. What does this mean? Oh. Thylacinus is a genus of extinct carnivorous marsupials. The only recent member was the thylacine, commonly known as the Tasmanian tiger or wolf. The last known one was 1936. That does indeed look like a Tasmanian wolf. Interesting. We learned. And that's it. I certainly didn't see anything.
Interesting. I've barely asked him anything at all, and he's already sweating bullets.
So, yes, I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. Sorry.
Hold it!
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Sawat, for this interview has only just begun.
You know what? It may have just begun, but it's time to stretch. Everybody, yeah, move your body, yeah. The most out of tune way I could have sung that. My ass being like, I want to sing more this year. The singing I'm doing, everybody, yeah. Okay. Everybody stand up or stretch leggies or do what's appropriate for you, but stretch. I mean it. Oops. Oh. Ouch. Oh. Gah. Oh, ow. I went to dig in to my hip flexors area to kind of massage it, and it was immediately painful because I walked around a lot today. That does not bode well for tomorrow at work, because I have to go in to the office. I think I have to go into the office 3 days this next week because of the new practicum student. Ugh. Boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Anyway. Oops. Oh, no. So used to the PS4 controller. Alright.
I mean, even if you were to ask me, you know something, don't you? It's that. He's definitely hiding something. I'll need to push him a little harder if I'm to get any answers.
Is it chess time? Please tell me it's chess time. Yes! Yes. Chess time.
The first step is to analyze the situation. Let's take a look at our opponent. Oop.
I didn't see anything, really. I really can't help you, I'm afraid.
Something tells me he'd be a good poker player. It's hard to tell much at all from his face.
I don't know, earlier he opened his eyes. Okay, no, this is the other example! This is the other example of someone who with their eyes closed. All the time. Until not.
They don't think he'll be giving me much in the way of physical cues either. I'll have to rely solely on his words instead. It's the only way I'll know what's going on underneath. Alright, time to make my first move. Let's see who we're dealing with here. He may be good at hiding his emotions, but everyone has a tell.
Mind chess.
Comment.
Kai. What's your connection to this incident? Which incident? The murder? Oh, well, it has nothing at all to do with me. Nothing.
Really?
I wouldn't dream of getting involved in anything as ghastly as that. Well, you see, how can I put this? Well, I like to think of myself as an upstanding citizen. A good person, if you will. You are in prison.
Forgive me, Mr. Sod, but under normal circumstances, good people do not tend to end up in prison.
That's...
So you do well to tell me what you know about the incident.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I don't know anything, I swear. I'll bide my time. Sorry, I don't know what more to say, but I can't help you.
My apologies, Mr. Sod. But considering that the incident occurred right here in this prison, I find it very hard to believe that you know nothing at all.
Oh well. Yes, I suppose how I can see how it might seem unlikely, but it's true!
If you're looking for the person who found the body, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Person who found the body, you say? When did I mention that?
Why do you think I'm looking for the person who found the body? I certainly never mentioned any such thing to you. Is it because you do know something you're not telling me after all?
Bonk. No, I just sense that's who you might be looking for, that's all. I'm simply a pet stylist in training. I don't know anything, truly. You will never be Huaisong.
There's no doubt about it now. This man is hiding something big. In which case, let's find out what he did yesterday, the day of the incident. My opponent is very good at hiding his true feelings, but not for long. It's time to smash that mask of his and see what lurks behind that phony smile.
Tell me about the day of the incident.
If you really don't have anything to do with the murder, then you'll have nothing to hide, right?
Well, the day of the incident? Oh gosh, I mean so much.
You were doing Mr. Sod, in detail.
I told you, I'm a pet stylist in training. And that's what I was doing yesterday. Training. Specifically, I was giving the animals a trim. Oh. What was that? Hey, OBS, what was that? Why did we cut out to 0? Very strange.
You didn't notice any commotion at the time of the incident? I would imagine things were suddenly quite tumultuous around here.
Well, commotion, you say? No, not really. Maybe I heard someone, but... Were they screaming?
You heard someone? Was this someone screaming, by any chance? And don't try to tell me you don't remember. You continue to assert that you know nothing about the incident, Mr. Sod, but I'm afraid I don't believe a word of it.
Ah! No, I thought I heard someone yelling, but I don't really remember.
The fact that he heard a scream at the time of the murder may well prove to be a useful clue. I would do well to bear it in mind.
Okay, tell me about the day of the incident. Yap. The day of the incident, so much happened. How were things in the prison?
What was it like here in the prison yesterday morning? I really don't remember. I don't have the best memory, I'm afraid. Time to deploy my clue.
You said you heard a scream.
You don't remember? Please. You literally just confirmed that you heard a scream. Oh, but I might have been mistaken. The truth is, I really don't remember. Your memory fails you yet again. How convenient. But I know you are lying, Mr. Sod. How dare you talk to me like... I mean, I'm not lying. Look, if you must know, when I'm working with the animals and I get into the zone, they're all I see. Am I to understand you have something of a talent for animal grooming, then? Well, my scissor technique could use a little work, but I'd say I'm quite good with the animals. They seem to like me. I'm especially good at calming them down when they get scared. Scared? And when exactly do they get scared? Surely it doesn't happen very often. Oh, well, that's... No, thankfully it doesn't. Scream would certainly fucking frighten them. A loud scream would certainly frighten the animals, wouldn't it? Why are you going to such lengths to deny having heard the scream? What is it you're hiding, Mr. Sod? Tell me.
Gah! Sorry.
I can assure you I'm not hiding anything. I'll admit, I did really hear someone scream, but I'm not hiding anything, I promise. The mask is finally beginning to crack. Now to shatter it completely by asking about the scream itself in more detail. Juice.
Ow! I just smacked my tooth on the fucking pop filter because I was laughing so hard. I turned my face and it was right there. Ow. Sorry if you heard that. Just
Juice.
it made me laugh. It made me think of fucking Game Grumps, the Kit Kat ranking one, where Aaron goes, drink. I had the same kind of energy. Oh, gee.
I'm afraid you're about to learn a painful lesson, Mr. Sod. That hiding things from me never ends well for my opponent.
When did you hear the scream?
When did you hear this scream? Oh, wait, now I remember. I forgot about the show. They put on a show for us prisoners around the time of the incident, you see. Yes, performing animals, if I remember rightly. That's where I was in the morning. So now you wish to claim that you didn't hear a scream because you were at the show? You do realize that goes completely against everything you've told me so far? And what are you gonna do about it, huh? That is, my memory is patchy, as they say.
Someone seems to be hopping mad.
What are we, British? The animal show really had to be seen to be believed. It did it? It did it? Tell me, what kind of animals did you see? Let me think. A whale?
You weren't at the show.
Enough of your lies. You were nowhere near the show, were you? Gah! Well, I seem to remember being there, but maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. It's clear Mr. Sod wasn't at the show. This feels like a vital clue.
Who did you hear screaming?
Who did you hear screaming? Oh, wait, I just realized I made a mistake. When the incident happened, I was out in the yard. Yes, so I didn't hear anyone screaming. No one at all. Time to deploy my clue.
You went on a show, idiot.
How long are you planning to keep up these lies? I already know that you weren't at the show.
Gah!
The game's up, Mr. Sod. It's high time you told me the truth. I demand to know about this scream now. I can't tell you what I don't know. I didn't hear any scream, not from the person who found the body.
Wait, what? Wait, it wasn't the victim who screamed?
How curious. Most people would assume that the scream had come from the victim. So then why do you think it came from the person who found the body, Gah! I made a mistake, that's all. How, Mr. Sod, how did you know that it was the person that found the body who screamed? It's,
Because you're the one who found the fuck-ass body. Shaking my head. Literally.
Shall I tell you? You knew because it was you who found the body. And the scream that was heard when the incident occurred didn't come from the victim. It came from you.
Ah!
How did you? It's true, I admit it. But what gives you the right to treat people like this?
Checkmate da. You're gonna have to pay me fat cash to not say it in the catchy voice every time. Hold on, I just want to say it after this. How much is left of this middle segment? I feel like this goes on for a lot longer. Let me see. Oh, we've barely begun. Wow. My voice is giving out the heat blasting at them all as they usually do. But like truly just like too hot. Too fucking hot. Oh, and OBS is acting a fool. Perfect timing. Okay, you know what? I'll take that as a sign. Okay. Sorry this is shorter than I originally intended, but I don't want to harm my voice. My vocal cords are important to me. Next weekend, I've decided I am gonna just take a break next weekend. If I do stream, it'll be like GeoGuessr or something, Japanese probably. Like Spiritfarer or GeoGuessr, something in Japanese. The IELTS test on Saturday, and then I might be doing something Sunday, question mark, unsure. Ooh, yeah, OBS is angry. Okay, we just keep disconnecting. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, so, in 2 weeks, I believe, then, there shouldn't be any problem with me streaming. Yeah. Yeah. 17th and 18th. Yeah, we'll be back on 17th and 18th. Yeah. And then again in February, there will be a Valentine's Day weekend that I am busy. But otherwise... Oh no, I guess there is another night in February. I don't know, I got like things going on. People want to hang out with me. I want to hang out with them. But it's more spread out this time instead of shoving it all together in 1 month. Anyway, yeah. Oh my god. So, 2 weeks from now, more Persona 5, more of this. I will miss it, but I need to just like take a break. I have like cosplay shit to work on as well. It's crazy. Anyway, Maddie, I will have to show you a picture of what I'm working on right now. Oh my god. Anyway, you know the drill. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Be good to yourself. Be kind. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Please wear a mask. Hey guys, if you live in the US especially, American healthcare system is not on your side. And you know what, Canadians? It's true. True for us too. Wear a mask. Eat the rich. Now more than ever. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you when I see you. Bye.